They say money can't buy time, but what if you're spending both foolishly? On a Tuesday morning, you scroll through Instagram for 42 minutes but never once scroll through your future. You double tap dreams you don't pursue, like a ghost haunting lives you wish you lived. And deep down, you know this isn't just about lack of money. It's about lack of strategy. About never being taught how to make your money move while you sleep. I know that ache. That itch of ambition beneath the weight of doubt. The fear that maybe it's too late. But what if I told you the world's richest investors started with nothing except a decision? What if I told you there's a billionaire blueprint hidden in plain sight? And today, it's yours. This isn't a lecture. It's a tale. A tale that wraps emotion around education so it hits you where your habits live. So you remember not just with your mind, but with your bones. Once upon a real time, a boy named Warren walked door to door selling chewing gum. He wasn't thinking about Lamborghinis. He was thinking about margins. He bought a six-pack for 25 cents and sold each for a nickel. Profit, 5 cents. Principal, priceless. That boy? Warren Buffett. He wasn't chasing wealth. He was studying patterns, watching what people wanted, needed, and couldn't live without. He grew not by guessing, but by observing. Fast forward to today, 2025. What's the gum of our generation? What do people consume endlessly? Time on screens, data, AI, content. Think about it. You're not the user, you're the product. And billionaires? They invest in the platforms you're addicted to. They don't scroll. They build the apps you scroll through. Now imagine this. Instead of buying shoes, you bought shares. Instead of collecting stuff, you collected stocks. What would your life look like? Let's talk about Rihanna. Yes, the singer. But now, the billionaire. Not from music, but from Fenty. From ownership. She didn't invest in what's trending. She created the trend and let others invest in her. Are you catching this? In 2025, smart investing is about solving problems, not following hype. It's not crypto versus stocks. It's logic versus noise. Ask, what do people always need? What makes their lives easier, cheaper, faster? Jeff Bezos did. He bet on convenience, on books delivered to your door, then on everything else. He made patience a business model, reinvested every penny, delayed pleasure. That's not just discipline, that's billionaire DNA. So here's your first strategy. Invest in your understanding. Don't throw darts in the dark. Study the market like a poet studies pain with obsession and clarity. You don't need $10,000. You need $10 worth of consistency. Buy fractional shares. Own bits of brilliance. Learn as you earn. Invest in companies you use every day. Eat at McDonald's? Maybe own it. Order from Amazon? Own it. Here's a quick test. Which companies took your money this week? Now ask, did they pay you back in dividends? If not, you're living on the wrong side of capitalism. Let me tell you about Sam Altman, the mind behind OpenAI. He didn't just build tech. He built trust. He invested in possibility. Early, quietly. Now his creations shape how you work, think, write, even feel. That's not luck. That's vision. So the second rule, invest early, not perfectly. Waiting for the right time is like waiting for silence in a crowded world. Start now. Small, stupidly small, even. Because the habit is worth more than the amount. And if you're thinking, but what if I lose money? I'll ask, what have you already lost by not starting? Let's pause. Reflect. What's stopping you? Fear? Confusion? Lack of guidance? Let me guide you. Meet Sara Blakely. Started Spanx with $5,000. She didn't study Wall Street. She studied her pain points, her discomfort in her clothes. Then turned that frustration into $1 billion solution. That's investing turning problems into products. Your third strategy, invest in what you feel, what you notice, what irritates or inspires you. The market doesn't live on CNBC. It lives in your daily life. In 2025, automation will eat jobs. But creativity and ownership will multiply value. So build or own the builders. Think about your future self 5 years from now. Will they thank you or curse you? Don't just invest in markets, invest in skills, coding, copywriting, public speaking. These are assets with no tax and infinite growth. You can lose stocks, but you can't lose what you become. So here's a challenge. Write down the top 3 things you spend money on. Now find a way to own, build, or invest in them. That's how billionaires think. Ownership over consumption. Let me ask you this. If I gave you $1,000 right now, what would you do? Comment below. I want to see your mindset. Don't underestimate the power of questions. That's how Charlie Munger built his fortune. He asked better questions than the competition. While others search for answers, he searched for clarity. Your next lesson? Invest with patience. The greatest money is made in boredom, not excitement. Buffett made billions by sitting on his hands. You lose by refreshing charts every 10 seconds. Zoom out. You're not a gambler. You're a builder. Now, a warning. In 2025, there's more noise than ever. TikTok finance bros, meme coins, overnight millionaires selling dreams. But remember this, real wealth is quiet. Real investors read earnings reports, not tweets. One last story. In 2001, Elon Musk sold PayPal and walked away with millions. Instead of buying yachts, he bought rockets. Literally, SpaceX was a joke to many. But to him, an investment in destiny. So don't just invest for profit, invest with purpose. Ask yourself, what problem would I still solve if no one paid me? That's your compass. And as you begin, track everything, every dollar, every mistake. Because wealth is not what you earn. It's what you learn. Now breathe. If you've come this far, you're not here by accident. You're not average. Average people click away. You stayed. And that means your mind is ready. So here's what you do tonight. Open a free trading account. Don't buy yet. Just explore. Read, learn, then tomorrow, buy 1 share. 1. Let it be ugly. Let it be small. But let it begin. Because once you invest, you change. Your brain rewires. You think like an owner. And owners rule the world. Let this be your origin story. The moment you chose growth over guessing. The night you stopped scrolling and started building. And if this video made you feel something, don't let the feeling fade. Subscribe. Not for me, for the version of you that's been asleep too long. Wake them. Because while others waste years, you just found the map. And if you click away now, without subscribing, without acting, you might just forget this feeling. You might fall back asleep. And years from now, when your bank balance still looks like regret, you'll remember this moment and wonder what could have been. Don't wonder. Subscribe.